Hey guys, this is Dev Singh and I'm welcoming you to one more new video. In this video we're going to talk about Success, who is a member of 60-day Master Marketing Challenge, and how the program helped him. If you watch this video till the end of the webinar, Aman would teach you some of the things that he learned over this journey by through his hard experiences. Because me and Aman were communicating a lot on Skype, so there were pretty much good experiences and pretty much bad experiences. So in order to avoid the mistakes, this video is available on YouTube, so you could watch it for free. And Aman has paid to become a part of this program. So that means you need to invest in order to learn. That is the prime rule of business. And Aman would share a lot of insights. Like, I could just give you the last two questions that I have for him. Is your message to people who are struggling to get success in online marketing and chatbot marketing? This is the last question. So people who watch till the end of this video would get answers to all these questions. And I want to congratulate Aman for getting his two clients. If I'm not wrong, you got two Indian clients. Okay. Yeah. So he's not a person.
Yeah, brother. It's two. Yeah.
Yeah. He was actually, one day he messaged me. I remember the exact words he told to me, that I am finding it very hard to get clients. I don't think so it would happen, because it would happen with me. So I think so around this, he messaged me on Skype. And whenever I found any content regarding to the niches that he wanted to work with, I always used to give him. So let's start the sessions. Let me bombard all the questions on you. So question one, what is your name?
Yeah, sure.
Already told. And your educational qualification. What is your name and your educational qualification?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah. You could go ahead.
Uh,
What is your name and your
okay. So basically I'm from Gurgaon. Okay. And I am doing I'm doing BCom right now. Like I've dropped last year. Okay. I've dropped last year, and it was so I started like doing some things, and it is like this is type. I am from like Gurgaon.
Okay. So you dropped out of college. Why?
There was not any particular reason behind that, but I didn't find that college is good for me, and I can do way more better in life.
Okay. So
So this was the reason.
you wanted to. So before, let's talk about what you did after you left your college. Like, what are the things that you have tried? What are the
Like
things?
after, so it is a very good question. When I left my college, I was very depressed because I was very depressed, and I went to straight forward. I went to a cafe, and I told the owner, that asked the owner that I want a job. Please give me a job. I would work. I can do anything. I will do anything. So he gave me a job of 10,000 rupees a month, and I was working there on the cafe like as a receptionist. Okay.
Okay.
So when I was working there, it was my first job, and I was very depressed. Then I got started knowing about internet and internet marketing. So that was the phase, like in December last year. Okay. When I started all the internet thing and got into internet thing. Yeah.
So which means you left your college without anything in mind, like without any secondary source of income. Like, I have all my business settled, and then also I'm not leaving my college. So you left it without uh, any other support from any other business.
Yeah, like my father was saying that you can do whatever you want in life, and you don't if you don't want to go to college, it's okay. So I said, like, I don't find like the college is not useful for me, because I can do way more, like, better in life. It was my motto, like, I can do better. So that was the only reason I left college, because I wanted to do something big in life. So yeah, this is the reason.
Okay. So, what about your parents' pressure? Do they had any pressure, like you don't have any option and you are leaving your college? Because I see in India, lot of people say that parents would never allow to leave us college. They want us to complete the degree. Like, the cycle goes on. 10th कर लो अब कुछ नहीं. बस 2 साल और अब कुछ नहीं. बस एक degree मिल जाए और कुछ नहीं. That's what the Indian psychology of parents says. Aman, okay. So I think so. You just got off the webinar. In India,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, a lot of parents have pressure on their children, like बस डिग्री कर लो, ये कर लो, वो कर लो. So was that any pressure on you?
Okay. Yeah, it was like the society was saying that what are you doing, like you left your college and all that. So like I was going on my way. I was not listening to anybody. Like my parents supported me, like you can do whatever you want in life. So yeah, in India, like it is a very it was not a very good thing. Like the parents don't allow like kids to drop out. Okay, so it was very hard for me to do that, but like the society was like pressuring me for that also. So yeah.
Okay. So the next question: how long have you been into internet marketing?
Like literally brother, it was like the last year's December. It's
Okay.
been like 10 to 11th month. So yeah, in the December I got to know like what is internet marketing and all that we can earn money from internet. So yeah, this is the thing.
Okay. The next question. I know that you
Yeah,
started like a very in a very recent time, but then to this
yeah,
question,
exactly.
very obvious one. How much money you have earned till date from online marketing or basically the internet marketing in terms of rupees
Okay.
as well as dollars, whatever you find comfortable.
Like from like brother, I usually do ecom, like so from ecom I have made over like I don't know the exact numbers, but it is close to like $30,000.
30,000
Yeah, it
dollars.
is it is close to like $30,000. Yeah.
Dollars. Is it dollars or
Yeah,
rupees?
dollars. Yeah.
Okay, $30,000. And in terms
It
of
is 20. Yeah, it is 21 lakh rupees.
okay, and okay, what is your prime skill and niche that you are working with?
Like Devrat, like I am working with like ecom is my niche, like a prime skill that I love my ecom thing. And so like Devrat, my prime niche is like ecom. I love ecom because like मुझे starting में वही मिला था in the starting phase when I was in the cafe and I saw a video of like Tanner planes and he was making like $20,000 in a day.
Mhm.
So I got shocked, like how anybody can make $20,000 in a day. Like it was like close to 14 lakh rupees, and it was quite like shocking for me. Like a kid of like he was only 16 years old, and he was making $20,000 a day. So that gave me that push to like go into the internet marketing like space. So that's why I chose ecom, and I'm doing good in ecom. Like yeah.
Okay. Then the next question: how did you came to know about me and my coaching program? How did you came to know about me and my coaching program?
Could you repeat, please?
How did you came to know about me and my coaching program?
Like brother, I was scrolling on Facebook, like I was seeing my ads and all that, that I was like scrolling on Facebook, and just got your ad just got on my like front, and I just clicked on your ad and I saw like yeah, he's providing value in 199. So I got into your webinar, and it was like I was focused for the two or 2.5 2.5 hours. Like so I thought that it is a good thing, like you're providing chatbot. I wanted to learn like chatbot thing from like 6 months ago when I saw your yeah, when I saw your Rahul Bhatnagar's video. Okay. So that's how I know, like I knew that there is a guy who's Devrat and doing chatbot thing, and I like this was the thing. I got it on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. So, like when a lot of people say that in 199 you don't provide any value, you just brag about your say, the high end 7,000 rupees coaching program. So, I actually believe that if you are someone
Yeah.
who like, what is your view on this? Like, how much sales is it, and is the core offer like the 7,000 is needed? Because I believe sales is one of the most important thing. Selling is serving. So, what is your view on it? Like, is 199 a very salesy webinar or value is provided? Because I'm talking about the 20 ebooks, the 3 recordings that I sent, everything counting those.
Like brother, in my opinion, they don't know how much time it takes to write 20 ebooks. Okay. It was was very hard for me for one ebook only. I must tell you. And yeah, in 199 rupees, like,
Yeah, even you had those assignments now, writing those ebooks.
yeah, brother, like exactly. And like people, 199, they do recharge of 199 for their girlfriends and all. So like, if someone is providing value for their life to change their life in 199, it is like, I feel like, yeah, you're providing so much value in 199. Yeah, exactly, brother. It was the thing.
Okay. That's great, man. So let's move on to the next question. Uh,
Mhm.
any rough idea when you enrolled into my course? Okay,
Uh,
how was your initial experience? Okay,
yeah.
so means in how many days after joining my program you close your first time? That's the next part of the question, as we were scheduled. So now the question
Okay.
is,
Yeah.
how was your initial experience? The difficulties that you faced after joining the course, like the one we mentioned right now,
Okay.
assignments one of writing just one ebook. So, what were the difficulties, and how did you make up to the decision that I want to invest 7,000 of my hard-earned money? How did you make up this thing in your
Okay. Like when I saw your webinar, like I saw that you're doing great, like you have the knowledge, like it doesn't matter you're 17 or 70s. Okay, so
mind?
like I saw your webinar and I found value that he's providing such a great value, like the way of talking, the communication skills are so like so good, and you're providing value with like you're working with more like people who are doing more in their life. So that was the point that I should work with you. I should learn from you. Like age doesn't matter. So I got into this, and like I paid like 7,000. It was like it is like investment for me. So I paid it like 7,000.
Yes.
So yeah, this was the thing.
Mhm.
Okay, and the challenges are faced in like when I enrolled. Like I was very excited in the starting. Like I'm gonna close like 5 to 10 clients in like 1 week. I like it was I was overconfident, but yeah, it is like you can do the work and just get clients. I got 2 clients because of you. I can literally say that because of you. I didn't have that confidence before. So a big thanks to you, bro. Literally, you helped me a lot.
Yes. Even
Yeah.
that was the same case we were doing with every one of our members. Like I have told you guys hundreds of times that whenever you think that you need my assistance or my guidance, feel free to message me on Skype, and you
Yeah,
will see that there was
you
no
were available.
time
You
I
were
did.
available.
Yeah.
Like Dipesh is the guy. Like he's the best guy. Like he replies in like, just seconds. Yeah, you like, and you
There is,
also.
there is a big difference between the work ethic of me and Deepesh. So Deepesh is like he could
Yeah,
manage
I know.
things at once. I'm not a guy like I could manage 10 things at once. So if I show you my Google Chrome, at at a moment of time there would be only
Yeah.
3 to 4 tabs open. So when I work on one simple stuff, I just close that thing and then move on to the next stuff. So there are specific time
Okay.
periods only when I check my groups. Like now I'm talking with you, and this the same time I'm managing the Facebook group. I'm replying to all the Instagram DMs. So that's the time. And for Deepesh, he's always available on different places. So even see, but end of the day, Deepesh was one of my best investment. If I tell about from my side, he was my best investment because I taught him every single thing that I learned in my life in terms of business, in terms of marketing. So he was a great guy. So people who are watching this video and don't know who the Deepesh is, go on my YouTube channel, check out his video, or just message me if you are watching this video. Just put it in the comment section. I'll just provide you the link of that video of Deepesh. He's making like 70. Now he has just cost 1 lakh rupees a month. Deepesh.
Oh, amazing, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like it is like you are the average of 5 people you spend your time with.
Yes. Even I tell
Yeah.
people, right,
So
if
it.
you want to grow in life, if you really want to grow in life, take the things to the next level, you need to invest in yourself. If you're not investing in yourself, you would be not able to hang around with the best people. See, you know that I went to Goa and I attended one of the event in Goa. And by attending that event in Goa, I was actually hanging around with one of the best people in the industry. So that's how you need to do. In order to
Yeah.
become
Yeah.
in order to become the best in the industry, you need to invest in yourself.
Yeah, brother. Like the best people would not come to you. Okay, and like you have to invest. You have to invest. You have to pay an amount. Like Grant Cardone says, who pays attention. So it is a must to invest in yourself. Like I have invested in like e-commerce courses and like so many courses, communication courses, and like your chatbot course. So yeah, it's helping me in developing my skills day by day. So yeah, it is a must that you should invest. Like you got time right now. We got time right now. So yeah, we have to invest in ourselves. Yeah, skills.
Aman, just close your video and just click on that closing the video button and just on your video once again.
Okay.
Yeah, just close your video and now open the video. So we are just heading to the next question, and sorry guys for the disturbance. There is some Wi-Fi issues from Aman's side, and if you're watching this video, just ignore those things because end of the day you can't crib over the small issues like this. Just focus on the big picture of the things. So
Yeah.
let's move on to the next question. In how many days after joining my program you closed your first client? Just answer this.
Like I joined your like program 1.5 months back, and like it's been a week, like 1.5 month after the joining the program, I closed my first client, and after few days I closed my second client. So it is like it is going
One
on.
and a half months you first closed your first client, and now you close your second client.
Yeah,
And
after few.
so you told me about closing your first client in the live webinar. We were actually on a live webinar and you told this.
Yeah, yeah, we were at the last part when you were asking personal questions, so I told you.
Yeah. I got. Okay. So how was your overall experience in closing your client? The challenges you faced in like working closing your first client, and have teached a dozen of strategies. So what was that one strategy that you used?
Like the advanced strategy, first I was messaging all the people on Facebook, like all the restaurants, hey, how are you, hey, how
Yes,
are you doing.
I remember.
Yeah, so I messaged this I sent this message to like 200 people, and I was like pissed off, like nobody's replying. Okay, so then then I was pissed off and I was saying, yeah man, this is not working. So had a talk with Dipesh, and I think you told me about that, to not to send the same message to like this everyone. So I did some changes and I keep going on it day by day, and like yeah, it was like at the end I got my first client. So
And
it
even
was
I know that based, you had a discussion with Deepesh, and mostly I have a discussion with him at late at midnight. So in the daytime, I'm occupied with a lot of things at once. So I usually have a discussion with him at late night. So he told guys these like Deepesh came to me and he told that people are not understanding how to close the client. What is the psychology behind closing the client? Then I thought, okay, this is the one big problem, and for this we would have a special webinar. And even when we were doing the webinar, I gave you only your example. I
yeah,
just remember that.
the restaurant one. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the videos that I was doing was based upon how Aman would message to someone.
Yeah, I was thinking like he's speaking about me only.
It is important, na? It is important because that time one person who wanted my attention was you. If I had not given you attention at that moment of time, you will be not able to do the things that you are doing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That is very important. You should understand because I had just got one message from Dipesh that Aman is doing the things wrong. He's not able to understand the psychology before pitching anyone. And I thought let's do a webinar over that because it is easy for me to understand and then guide other people in the program as well.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
yeah, yeah.
go ahead.
So yeah, the one most important thing I've learned, like I got my first client by using videos. So this is the best thing you told me, like in the last part.
And even I recorded, I think so. I remember that I recorded one video in front of the webinar only. All the people were there on the
Yeah, exactly.
I was recording the videos. And I also gave you one of my friend's account, Jonathan or something like that, Steven Barnett or
Yeah,
something. I gave you.
yeah. So from there, I got like an idea like Devrat is doing like this, so I can also do. I was a very shy person in front of camera. Then after that, like after watching you, yeah, we can do it.
Okay. So a major problem that people in industries and you face while going for client acquisition and a solution to that problem. I think so that we covered that in the last question itself. But I want you to just go over that.
Yeah, the like you should like message people with different messages. Send them videos, audio messages, and don't be salesy at first. Like when you become salesy at first, they would not even reply to you. So like talk with them like with like friendly nature, like yeah, talk with them casually, like hey, how are you doing and what's going on, how's your business going and all that you teach us. Yeah.
Yes, and I remember that what the big mistake you were doing was you were doing C plus V. You know what it was, C plus
Plus,
V.
yeah, plus
So,
B.
so that was like that. We actually I talk a lot about this. It's called control plus V strategy. Control C, control V. So people.
Yeah, Facebook, yeah, Facebook blocking my like messenger were blocked
Yeah.
by.
So in every, what I do, I can't tell you the way I close my people and I do my pitching, but I never do a pre-framed message to anyone. So I just go through their profile, I study their profile. Even I told this guys what are the key things to study in a profile. Then I take my camera out, I record a video, I don't edit the video even, and I just put it down, because one thing that is very important for you to learn, rather than going for a perfection, just go for execution. That's really very important. I
Like,
could bet you guys I've spent 20,000 rupees on an ad which had the biggest mistake. It's pointed 199, and when you landed on the sales page, it I told in the video the cost of the webinar is 99, and when people landed on the sales page, the page where you need to make the payment, it was 199. I made
okay.
that such a big mistake, but my ad was performing good. I was getting leads on a continuous basis. So for me, rather than going for a perfection, that was a video that was recorded at morning 4 or 5 a.m. I was like in a dark sleep. I was in a very sleepy mood, and I was working like hell. So I thought, if I don't execute the things right now, it won't be executed tomorrow. I know that for sure. So midnight, I started running those ads. And when I woke up in the morning, I saw like 25 people had registered for my webinar. Though 100 of people have commented that you are saying something else on the sales page, something else. It doesn't matter at all what people say about you. The only thing that mattered was 25 people registered for that time. Even I remember some of the people who are part of the enrolled members, like Manish was one of them, who
Okay.
registered through the 199 one, in which I said in the video that this is for 99. After going on a page, it was 199. Then two people registered. So it's very important. Rather than going for perfection, just focus on execution. Perfection can come with time, but execution is really important. And that's the.
Yeah, awesome.
So tell us
This is
something.
a true.
Yeah. So tell us something about the course that we have designed. How was the experience? How we have the webinars? How the content is designed for the webinars? Is it a live or a pre-recorded webinar? Everything that you have and knowledge about the course, and how you get knowledge. And on the scale of 1 to 10, how was your experience?
Yeah, it was like in the starting phase when I was in the course, and like I got to know that there is a course which is not like a recorded thing, and like it is a like I love that thing that it is not a recorded course. Okay, so when you were like replying with our names, that Aman, yeah, you were saying this, and Manish, you were saying this, I was feeling like very familiar, like we are like a family. We were like doing like it a family. So yeah, this is the best thing I loved about your program. Like we were live and you were replying to each and everyone, and you were calling each and every person and telling them to get on the webinar. Webinar has started. So this is the best thing. And I have learned like a lot of things. Like I didn't have any account on LinkedIn. I didn't have any knowledge of like LinkedIn and all that webinars and like Zoom and all the Calendly. So I got to learn like so many things, brother. I can't tell you. Like this is the best thing. Like I've learned a lot. Like I was thinking like 2 months back, like I know everything. That was my
Yeah,
biggest
you
mistake. Like
messaged me
I
that, hey Dev, why do I need your program? I know everything. I said, okay, just be a part of it. I remember that. It just hit my back in the mind.
yeah. So like this was the thing. Like this hit me like, yeah, man he is giving so much value. And like yeah, it was very familiar for me. Like it was like my second home. Like we are having a chat and people are like questioning and you are replying to all of them, and you are doing the webinars like very uh, yeah, it was very good. Yeah, what we
So
can
how's
say.
your experience on 1 to 10?
1 to 10, I would go for 11, bro.
That's too high. I'll tell
Technically
you
10.
one quick thing. I'll tell everyone one quick thing. So there is always, when we go for webinars, there is always the last 20, the last 5 minutes of the webinar. Okay, there is one
Yeah.
thing involved. So
The
because
most important, the most loved part for me. Yeah.
I'll tell you everyone this experience. So I'll tell you the first webinar of Aman was on Saturday, and he got to know that end of the webinar, I have this thing called that you could ask me any personal question in the last 5 minutes. So if the webinar is ending at 8:45, then like 8:45 we ramp up all the things. I'll provide knowledge. I'll answer all your questions. And last 5 minutes, there is a slot where you need to answer all my like I would answer all my personal questions. It could be related to everything. So first day Aman came to know about this, and next day, so he just asked me 1-2 questions, not more than that. Second day, it was a Sunday. Aman was prepared with a list of questions. So I told him, you can ask all my questions. So I I saw that he just did CT Control plus V, Control C plus Control V. He
Yeah,
just
I remember WhatsApp.
down questions, like 10 questions at once. It was like, do you have a girlfriend? Where do you study? So it is like I remember everything that happens in my webinar. I don't know why, but my mind is something like that because I'm always in a focus zone. So I remember everything that happens. Okay, because it's not only Aman. There are like 30 people, 10 people in a webinar live. But it is for other people, it would be very hard to remember. But for me, it is like I'm in that complete focus zone. So for me, everything is in the back of my mind. So it was Saturday. Even he doesn't remember. That was the video that I filmed, the webinar that I did in the cafe coffee day. So the next day,
Yeah,
when
exactly.
the things are going on, and then Aman blasted off with questions, and so one of the person who was very close to me, and like she's a girlfriend to me, she was just beside me, and she was like, who this guy is who's asking about me? So I said, this is a round that we have. And she was like, band karo ye sab. And I was like, nahi bhai, usne pay kiya iske liye, I need to answer him. No one knew this fact, even like she was beside me, so she was the only girl who knew about this. But yes, the things kept on going. And as you said, from 10 your experience is 11, so that's a big thing for me. So
Yeah,
okay, your message to people, okay, who are struggling to get success in online marketing, or I would say in chatbot marketing.
okay. So I would suggest people that first of all, like save up money and don't spend it in like for like the what is it called? It is called like clothes and all that, like phones and recharges. Don't spend it. Invest it into like courses, like improving your skill. The main thing is improving your skill, your knowledge. These two things can lead you like at the top of the hill. Yeah, so yeah, you should invest in, everybody should invest in your skills. Like I'm going for like communication mastery like in upcoming days. So yeah, this is the thing, we should develop our skills. Yeah.
You are good into communication, so I would recommend you are good into communication. So the decision is up to you. Okay.
Okay.
So you are telling that invest in yourself. So people right now who are watching this webinar, I give you a straightforward. See, I am a salesperson. I love to sell everywhere I can. So now here is my sales pitch. We are offering you 60-day master marketing challenge in which Aman was a part of it. You could get this at a 55% discount at a cost of rupees 7,000 if you make the payment instantly after watching this webinar. You just have to go on devrajsingh.com/go, use code INDIA India. In the description you will find all the information. If you are someone who अभी तक जो कर रहा है यार, मुझे सक्सेस नहीं मिली, मुझे ग्रो नहीं मिला, you have the examples in front of you. I have Gaurav's example, I have Dipesh example, I have Aman in front of me, and everyone is giving a wow to that. If you are not investing in yourself and the day you are करेंगे अरे यार मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है, 7,000 बड़ी बात नहीं होती. You could, your parents have invested more money on you. It is like that is what they are investing in you in every month. ठीक है, मेरे पेरेंट्स ने मेरे पे इन्वेस्ट नहीं किया है. फॉर मी माय पेरेंट्स, आई टेल यू अमन, द लास्ट टाइम माय पेरेंट्स डिड pay my fees was in ninth standard. After that,
Okay.
I have not took a single penny from my parents, and now I am completely dependent, like independent in terms of financials, because uh, एक तो अपने businesses हैं बहुत सारे हैं, you guys know, because आप लोग रोज हर सैटरडे संडे मुझसे इंटरैक्ट करते हो तो, and the only thing that yeah, I don't need to take a single my single decision is not dependent on my parents. I am booking my tickets for Thailand. I am independent to do that. I'm going to Goa. I don't even need the I just need to tell them that I'm going to Goa. I don't even need to ask them like paise chahiye, ye chahiye, wo chahiye, because I'm independent. End of the day, you are also not only I'm fulfilling all my dreams, I am fulfilling all my parents' dreams. So if you are someone who is just now craving for this, कि 7,000 बहुत है यार, उसके लिए ना मैंने 70,000 रुपए से ज्यादा देता हूँ मैं हर month. Aman and all these guys know the investment that I do every month, because in live webinars I usually tell the investment that I did recently. Before we are recording this webinar, I made an investment of close to $2,500. For you guys this would be a big amount, but I think the long term scope, I booked my tickets for Thailand. I even had enrolled into a CPA program, so that is with one of my very close friend. So if you are not investing in yourself and tomorrow you are cribbing about यार मुझे सक्सेस नहीं मिली, मेरे को लाइफ में वो नहीं चाहिए जो मिल रहा है यार, व्हाट हैव यू डन फॉर दिस? ठीक है, डिग्री जरूरी है, सक्सेस पाने के लिए इन्वेस्टमेंट जरूरी है, दैट इज द थिंग.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, time is going, and if anybody not like invest in their self, they're gonna lose. They're gonna regret, bro. The
Yeah,
time is going. Yeah.
just go head over to the description section of this video. In the description and details section, I provided all the links. It's up to you. How do you want to proceed? I will also give you a number of my sales team person. If you are someone who can't make the payment right now, just reserve your spot at 3,500. Make 2-part payment and see. It's not always be going here for 7,000. Aman, you have been into the industry, so tell me, do people if they find that they are giving the utmost value, keep their course price same or they increase their price?
Like they increase it, brother. Like they
Like
increase their price.
you know how salesy I am, so definitely I
Yeah.
would increase for sure.
Like like I've taken a course of like $500 for Beast of Ecom, and he increased the price by day, and like he's increasing the price. So yeah, people should take a leverage of this. Yeah, brother, it is a must.
A success and marketing tip for people who are looking for success in Q4.
Okay. So in the queue for like 2 months are left. Okay. And like I would just only like suggest them and like just go for like some knowledge. Okay. Do some work. Take action. The action is the key. Be consistent. Take action and be consistent. Okay. So this is the two things I believe that you should take leverage of in the last 2 months in the Q4 section.
Okay.
Action and consistency. Yeah.
Okay. And for me, if this question was asked to me for success in
Okay.
Q4, I would be saying just focus on one thing and try to scale this thing
Yeah.
and start making your strategies for Q1 of Jan. So, because if you are not prepared today, like I told you guys, making a Calendly, making a PayPal, making a ebook is important. That's how you get prepared for
Yeah.
the upcoming things. So now it's time to plan over the things, invest in your knowledge, invest in your earning, because अभी क्या होगा ना, दिवाली और न्यू ईयर पार्टी में तो बूज मारेंगे, they'll start boozing and वो वाइन सब होगा. जिस दिन पे भी हम लोग यहाँ पे बैठ के काम करेंगे. And I'll tell you one of the quick thing. तुमने तो you follow me on Instagram, so आपने वो वीडियो भी देखा होगा. On the day of one day before Diwali. Okay, so I had my webinar one day before Diwali, and it was it was on this 26th. Yeah, it was on 26th, 27th was the Diwali. 26th I have had my webinar, and it was a webinar in 91 Springboard. So नीचे से लेके ऊपर तक 91 Springboard has a total capacity of 750 people. Okay.
Okay.
In that whole premise of 750 people, where they said only entrepreneurs come, only guys who are passionately working on their dream projects come. In that whole premise, only two people were there, me and a security guard. I was doing a webinar. I was doing a webinar, and I could actually hear my echo because there was no one in that campus. It was 750 people campus. It's so big. Like, not 750 people campus is dedicated to 91 Springboard, but at least like 50% of the campus is dedicated to 91 Springboard. Now that whole campus was actually, when I asked the security guard, he said, only you are there inside the campus and no one else is there inside the campus. So it's really important that how much you invest in yourself, how much hustle you do. On the day,
Yeah,
on
brother.
that same day, when people were actually partying one day before Diwali, and I think so that was something like that, or something like that. We actually made a revenue of 75,000 INR in a matter of 3 hours. In a matter of 3 hours,
Okay.
that same night, I had a webinar at 4 a.m. I had a webinar at 3 p.m. that same day. And I was also even uh, managing the complete event of Rahul Bhatnagar in Mumbai. If you are not
Yeah.
how would you believe, how would you get to know that, and how would you become yourself capable to earn the money that you want? It was a Diwali day. I was working one day before Diwali. On the day of Diwali, we made an total combined revenue of close to $750 just in affiliate commissions. $750 just in affiliate
Wow.
commissions. So the day people were actually also, if you remember or not, on the day of Diwali also I had webinar. I even told
Yeah,
people very clearly, it's not about Diwali, it's about your investment you are doing. You have to make sure, if you want to grow, invest in yourself, work hard, day and night. It doesn't matter. If you message me for a very particular reason, that's important. I'm available for a call. That's how keen I am. If you want to grow in life, yes. You want to just chit chat with me, I never reply to the messages. Hello, hi, how? I never reply to that message because I know that if anyone wants to get my help, they would write that message very clearly. That's how I am.
yeah,
Thanks.
exactly.
Thanks, Aman. Uh, End of the day, your one note to the people who are watching this webinar, one suggestion, anything like that, any note, anything, and then we'll end up these things.
Yeah, the last suggestion I would give: invest in yourself. Don't waste time. Learn from right people, because if you learn from right people, you will get there where what you want, wherever you want to go. Okay, so like if you invest in yourself, you can get on the top. Okay, and you have to learn from the best people in the industry. So yeah, it is the best advice I can give. Like, you can invest in yourself right now.
Okay, thanks a lot, Aman. If you need any help of mine in scaling up the things, we have those things coming up in the course itself. Like we have modules like agency growth, how you would build SOPs, process things like that to grow. And definitely, I am investing. You are investing. I know people who are watching this video would definitely take an action, invest in the things. Thanks a lot for being on this live, sharing your experience and knowledge.